The Major Oil Marketers Association of Nigeria, MOMAN, has faulted the non-allocation of preferential foreign exchange rate for the importation of aviation fuel. This is because there is a preferential foreign exchange rate given to oil marketing firms by the international oil companies aimed at sustaining the importation of petrol into the country. MOMAN has equally condemned the multiple levies, taxes, fees and charges on imported products by agencies of the same or different tiers of government and asked the federal government to halt this. Still in the country, Nigeria will continue to champion the advancement of civil aviation in the sub-region by supporting the International Civil Aviation Organization ICAO's No Country Left Behind initiative. The Minister of State for Aviation, Hadi Sirika, made the pledge at the 39th ICAO General Assembly in Montreal, Canada. Sirika also called on members of the organization to support the initiative with a view to assisting ICAO to implement its standard and recommended practices. Aviation union members on a march around the airport in protest against the continual closure of aero contractors. The first port of call is a general aviation terminal. Then the Murtala Mohammed Airport, too, where one of the leaders reads out their prayer.
We are calling on all well-meaning Nigerians to please come to the aid of Aero at this crucial time in our lifetime. Aero should not be allowed to die from the struggle of Anton, who presently has 60% majority shares in the airline. Anton was set to revive ailing companies, just as doctors are to administer drugs and follow procedures to resuscitate a sick patient. As it's evident that no company has ever been revived by the corporation called Anton.
Then they take over the main road leading to the international airport. Then a meeting with the top police official around. All in a bid to get their request to the federal government. Recall that the Minister of State for Aviation, Hadi Sirika, had promised to look into the closure with the aim of getting the airline back to operation. Medview Airline has completed the airlift of pilgrims for the 2016 Hajj back to Nigeria and is the first to carry out the knock-on assignment at a record time. The airline's last two flights arrived Port Harcourt International Airport and Kaduna International Airport early this week with about 772 pilgrims. Medview Airline deployed 3 Boeing wide-body aircraft for the Hajj operations. A group of spectators as North Korea holds its first ever air show, showcasing its civilian and aerial might. The Kalmar Airport, previously a military air base, was recently renovated in order to boost the tourism industry. The Vice Minister of the Ministry of External Economic Affairs of the country and founder of the DPRK Tourism Company and British Jewish Travel Services addressed the opening ceremony.
I'm totally overwhelmed by the quality of the presentation and by the quality of the airport and by the number of people that are here today. It's very humbling and very moving, and I'm very grateful to the Korean people for putting this together.
The country's military planes, helicopters and civilian aircraft are among the key attractions, as well as miniature models of the US Air Force's F-16 and China's J-10 fighters. North Korea's only airline and national flag carrier, Air Koryo, which has aging jets such as Soviet-made Antonov, Tupolev and Ilyushin, were also on display. Tourists had the opportunities to participate in the festival by choosing a plane for a 30-minute sightseeing flight.
Now the plan is releasing
The US Air Force flew a pair of the sophisticated supersonic jets in a show of force. Skydivers were also not left out, receiving loud applause from spectators.
parachuting masters of the Republic.
I love to be here. The airport is really nice. You can tell it's really new. So I think it will be very popular in the future.
We've had a really good time here. Everybody's very courteous and friendly. Had a really good time. And very exciting skydive to be the first skydivers to come from international.
The city of Wonsan is located on the eastern coast of North Korea, and the government says it's committed to building the port city into a world-class tourist destination for travelers across the world.
This is where we take our bow. Do remember to reach us on our feedback platform. I'm Bukola Joe Kitumbi. Thank you so much for watching.